What's going to happen to football, the number one threat that football faces, and it faces several, but the number one challenge is the effects of physical trauma, especially head trauma, especially as it relates to CTE. And the league has been reactionary about it. They haven't been out in front of it. It's a good time to get out in front of it. I will remind everybody that my favorite sport, boxing, has been marginalized because it didn't address the violent nature of itself early enough, soon enough, actively enough. Maybe there is no way to fully address it in boxing. UFC blew up MMA precisely as a result of Dana White running toward regulation instead of away from it. I know it seems very violent, but the UFC really puts a lot of thought into how to lessen the impact long-term of the violence in the sport on the athletes. I mean, a lot of thought goes into that, and it helped the popularity of the UFC. Stephen A., the Disney Corporation understands this because really the NFL's threat comes from the fact that football is supposed to be family entertainment. That's the way it's marketed, right? And we are a law of nations. I bring it up all the time, but what Disney understands, a great company, is that we're a nation of families. Americans value families. And if the sport gets to a point, and I already have friends who are wary of letting their kids watch football because of this. If the sport gets to the point that families that are not comfortable saying it's family entertainment, the NFL is in a lot of trouble, particularly because the NBA, for example, which is growing very fast, has no such problem. This is the reason the rule is in place, to stop plays like this. The play occurred anyway. You use the rule now. Severe penalty, including suspension.